difficult terrain ahead.
With Mount Nemo now behind us, one of these little ham cans.
Well, I don't know. By the way, this is, I guess, County Road 29. I don't know if you remember us walking down here yesterday, but we did. Walters Falls once again. But yesterday, from Walters Falls, on our slackbacking day number 1, we headed south. We headed south to Grey Road 7. Today, we're back at Walters Falls. This time, we're heading north. We're heading north for around 28, 29 kilometers. So it's a bigger day today. To the Woodford Community Center, Highway 26. As we keep pushing ever closer to Owen Sound. Welcome to day 24 and our second slackpacking day. On today's hop, we have quite a bit to start off with of this kind of back country gravel road. Now these are the only kind of roads that I actually enjoy on trail. And I do enjoy them because you go past some beautiful farm homes, farms, kind of old churches, single room schoolhouses, lots and lots of history in some of these places, some of these rural communities from the early settlers that came here. Like, for instance, just up here on the right, and I remember this, I think it's the Sydenham Presbyterian Cemetery, very much like the one in Lavender Hill, just finishing off the Dufferin Highlands section at the beginning of the Blue Mountains section of the trail. And I like the kind of history here. I really do. But right here to the right, it's always, of course, well-groomed, beautiful kind of, I don't know, almost stately, resting places for our people, our relatives, our families, and so on. Yeah. So I think once I get past these trees, you'll see the sign. I think it was Sydenham Presbyterian, but you know what? I don't know. I don't even know if there's even a sign here now. I just forget. Oh yeah. No, what is it called? Well, that says in memory of Knox Holland congregation. Okay, so it says the Holland and Sydenham McLean's Cemetery. Okay. Even though I'm wearing my rain gear, or my rain jacket, this is my kind of day rain jacket. It's in my rain jacket that lives in my training pack, or my day hiking pack. Not my through hiking rain jacket. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. It was raining. Yeah, it was. Now the sun's out. Yeah, it is. So, about 2 kilometers. I'm still on a gravel road, but just up here, I'm going to make a left turn. We're going to climb up the escarpment up there. When you get to the top, there is an official ORA. An ORA is a overnight rest area on the Bruce Trail. I've camped there once, if not twice, and several times I've taken breaks and so on there, lunch breaks, snack breaks. We're going to do that again today. We're going to take a break, drink a little bit of our coffee, and maybe eat a bar or a piece of fruit. And then from there, we're going to keep punching on our kind of halfway kind of point today is the Bagnum Marsh. You'll remember that maybe if you watched our training day when we were training for this particular hike. We filmed a training day, and that was too the Bagnum Marsh. So we're going to sit at that pavilion again, take our break, and then we'll punch through the Bagnum Marsh property towards the Woodford Community Centre, ultimately at the end of the day. So that's kind of the plan for this, essentially this one-day hop, if you will, of slack packing. Got my McKinley, trusty McKinley pack that I use. Talked about it before. Like the pack, it's comfortable. Okay, just a little bit of an update about what's kind of going to go on, what is going on. It's supposed to be a beautiful sunny day, and I see that now. Look, take a look at the sky. The sky's just beautiful. But if you look behind me, you see the deep gray, the ominous looking clouds. That's where all the rain was. And I didn't see any rain on the forecast, but it's okay. I also have my rain pants in my pack too. You gotta be careful in Ontario, even though today is the 29th of May. It snowed before on the 29th of May. So you have to be careful in Ontario. You could have 100 degrees Fahrenheit temperature. You could have minus something degrees, whatever. It could be below freezing. So you have to be careful, and you have to be prepared somewhat. Even on a day hike, you don't want to get wet. You don't want to get exposed. Most definitely, you're getting problems. Okay. So just up here, we're going to make that left turn. I think we cross a little bridge first, which I can see up in the distance. And then I think we make the left turn. And then we're going to punch up to the overnight rest area. I can't remember the name, but we'll look it up when we get there, and I'll tell you what it is. Could be called Big Head, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the one. It's called Big Head. We'll see. Okay. So we're arriving at the overnight rest area. Just a small place, enough for 1 or 2 tents. Now, every time I've been, the grass is being cut nicely and so on. It isn't this time. It's quite overgrown, but they call it a loo. But down this little trail here, just down there, is a moldering privy. However, for us, we're just going to sit on a log, take a little break. Whew. So far the day goes well. Bugs are intense. Well, they have been climbing up here. There's water at the bottom of the climb, so if you're northbound, get your water at the bottom of the climb, climb up. Here's your tent spot for the night. Okay, break time. Well, look where we are arriving to, the Bagna Marsh Pavilion. Now, for all you people that faithfully watch my videos, you'll recall we were here really not that long ago when we were doing our training hike in preparation for this through hike. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get this pack off and have a bite of lunch. So I hope you can see me and hear me okay. I've got my coffee. I've got fruit, which is strawberries and cantaloupe with granola and natural or plain yogurt for my fruit. My coffee. I also have electrolyte water. Oh, that's good. That is good. Yummy. I'm hungry. It was a push to get here. Quite a bit in this section this morning from Walters Falls to here. I'd say probably at least half of it, which has been 16 kilometers in total, thereabouts, but probably half of it has been on gravel roads. So that allowed me to make decent time. From here, I know it's a challenging rocky section from here to the Woodford Community Center. And that will give me a total of somewhere around 28 kilometers. I got to check again. And when I arrive at the Woodford Community Center, that will end day 24. But we've got to arrive there yet. Yeah. It's a beautiful sunny day, but it's not warm. I mean, it's okay. I'm wearing shorts, but I'm wearing my rain jacket and my thin sun hoodie, as well as a t-shirt. So it's not cold, but it's not warm or not hot. Fruit's good. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this, and then we're gonna hit the trail. Day 24 is doing okay. With lunchtime over, we'll bid farewell to the pavilion one more time. Great facility here. And the pit toilet, which is always well stocked with paper and sanitization products, liquids. Okay. So, I don't know. It's about what, 12 kilometers, I think, from here to the Woodford Community Center. So, sun's shining, but still really quite cool, to be honest with you. Just once I sat down there, I got really cold. Here's a bit of a map, I guess, a map of the marsh. And main trail, broad walk, and upper trail. You are here. And the raccoon says, stay on the trail and please carry out all your garbage. Well, yes, sir. We will certainly do that. Okay. Let's get to hiking, shall we? So right now, we are in it. Oh, God. I hate mud with a passion. And we, Lord love a duck, are in the mud big time. Yeah. Once we could climb a bit, get a little bit of elevation gain, then we should get out of this shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy. I hate mud. It's got no useful purpose other than to put on ladies' faces. They do that with it. Not quite sure why. How could they possibly think putting this shit on their face would make them look pretty? I don't know. But they do. I've seen it. I've seen it in stores. It says a mud facial. I've seen it. Okay. I know we're going to climb. And I know when we do, we will get rid of this mud. Okay. Let's just keep working our way through this nonsense. We have a view. Isn't that beautiful? Across the valley. If you can see the farm in the distance or in the midground. Escarpment in the background. That is beautiful. Huh? Oh yeah. First actual view we've had for a few days, but I will tell you this. As we push north out of Owen Sound towards Tobermory, the further north we get, the better views we are going to get. We're going to see some beautiful views of the islands over Georgian Bay. Oh yeah, you just wait and see. So, at about 1 kilometre away from Woodford Community Centre, there is a water source. However, I don't know how reliable this water source would be in the summertime. But right now, the end of May, definitely filterable to get your camp water from. Oof. Challenging trail, basically from the Bagnall Marsh all the way to the Woodford Community Centre. It's challenging, rocky, muddy, rooty. You're going to work for it, that's for sure. Okay, so again, person thinking of camping at the back of the community centre, like I have done several times, here's a good water source. There is no water at the community centre, there's no outside spigot. And just a little bit past the community centre, you go you go along the road, like the little road in the little community for a couple hundred yards, then you go past, you go up the side of a house on trail. Often at the side of that house there's a spigot with a hose on it, on a post. You can get water from that, or just a little past that there is a natural gushing water source that's great year round. Kind of a whitewater creek type thing. Okay, more mud, more roots, more rocks. Highway 26 is always a busy highway. The sign across the street, Woodford Crescent, Grey Road 18, Bagnor and Walters Falls. That is where you come out of. Now, just behind those bushes right there is a perfect little camp spot also, but you'll be camping right next to the highway, which is fine. Oops, I just about dropped my trekking poles. Which is fine. The community center is just around that corner, like 50 yards. But I am waiting for Joanne, and she's not sure where the turnoff is, so I'm standing at the side of the road. So today, I think it's around 28.5 kilometers, but I'll confirm that, and I will let you know as part of our kind of closing of the day of day 24. I'll talk to you in a bit. 28.4 kilometers for the day. Day 24 has come to an end. Tomorrow, it's another 29 kilometer day. It's a big day tomorrow again. Okay, tomorrow's going to come very quickly. I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.